turning these lemons into lemonade. You know, as I look around the world currently, I can't help but feel like we've got it so easy. We've got it so easy to identify those in our lives that we should welcome with open arms, and those in our lives that we should avoid from this moment forward. When I was younger, I used to fantasize about the idea of what if one day we woke up and anyone telling you a lie has like a red light over their head, and anyone telling you the truth has a blue light over their head, or whatever color you want. It doesn't matter. It's the idea of knowing that someone's being truthful or if someone's being dishonest. And there's no way around it because some sort of external force has determined the identification of that. Well, here we are. The reason we're so blessed right now is that before we take this next plunge into the next chapter of this unfolding, you've been given the gift to identify who is weak in your life. You've been given the gift to identify who has no backbone, no spine, who is weak-minded, spiritually disconnected, and that will do whatever any bureaucracy tells them to do. You've been shown that. If you haven't been already, rearranging your associations with those that have courage, connection to spirit, and backbone, those that have not been going along with the social conditioning, mask-wearing, vaccination, hell on earth they want to create. If you haven't been reorganizing your Rolodex up to this point, and you choose to come onto the computer and say how you hate it, but then go out into the public and slap on a muzzle, good luck to you. But if you have been reorganizing your Rolodex and making new connections on those that have a spine left, then you found the gift. You found the jewel hidden under the floorboards. Because those type of people are what's going to get us through the next phase. And it's coming. It's here. It's knocking on our door. But you must surround yourself with strong people. Spiritually strong. Physically strong. Nurturingly strong. All the aspects of someone that has a free soul. Anyone that is slapping on a mask, getting injected, going along with the narrative for convenience, you've been shown who the weak ones are. There's no excuse anymore. You've told them that you don't agree with it. You've done all you could. And from this point forward, the only people to surround yourself with are the strong ones. The strong, independent, soul-searching individuals. And it had to come to this. There was no other way. Without a crisis, there's no growth. And it takes me back to that childhood dream of having a way to know when people are lying to me or being authentic. Well, and that's a matter of truth. But now I get to see, instead of a matter of truth being presented before my eyes, I get to see a matter of strength. I get to see who's chugging down the Kool-Aid and who isn't. And that's more valuable than anything. Because a fertile garden is a strong spirit. A fertile garden is not a weak spirit. Because then you'll do whatever you're told to do, like a good little slave. And the great balance of all that, we have to count our blessings. We have to understand that life is never going to go back to anything that we've experienced. Anyone alive right now is not going to experience any reality they've experienced to this point in our culture. There's no U-turn. There's no circling back. And thank goodness for that. Thank the great Creator for that. Because it's time we paddled out of the shallow end and start swimming in the deep end. And we don't have a choice. But we do have an indicator. We have the indicator of those in your lives that are drinking this Kool-Aid. From this point forward, it's not worth even talking about anymore. I'm so sick of seeing things about masks. Don't wear masks. Totally. I get it. But a time has to come when we have to thank the Creator for giving us that indication. Showing us who our tribe is. Who our spiritual brothers and sisters are. And moving forward with that. Because the times of warning about not doing the things people are being told to do has come, and now it's going. And before we take this next plunge, before we get through this spring and summer, it's good to know who you're surrounded by and to have had a choice in that. Not out of social obligation, not out of any obligation other than if you surround yourself with the weak, then you will become weak. If you surround yourself with the strong, then you will become strong. But you're the only one that can identify that in your own associations. But we have been given a golden gift, an instant indicator of who is strong and who is weak. And I don't know how it could be more clear than this. And the sky's the limit.